Hello and welcome back to the tribe, my fellow tribesmen. In this video I'm going to give you my selection of best city/street circuits. Tight hairpins, 90-degree turns, hard braking and accelerating, fast chicanes, no runoff areas, curbs, closed walls, blood, sweat and tears. Sounds like fun? Let's waste no more time then. First up in the list, Lucca Ring. Circuito dei Baluardi is the first virtual racetrack built around the medieval town of Lucca. This track is developed from scratch for Assetto Corsa. The track is 5.5 kilometers long and has 16 turns. It has 23 pit boxes, an AI feature so that you arrange exciting races. The 4 included camera sets can make you spend more time watching your replays rather than racing. There are 2 versions of this track at the moment, the SD version with reduced texture resolution and the HD version with full resolution textures. The second one is available for the ones who chooses to support the developers, what actually everyone should do. Thanks to the unique features of the city and its road network, with the majestic city walls as a backdrop to the circuit, what you get is a virtual driving experience like no other. I leave you to some shots from the cockpit and track cameras. Miami Bayside. This track just doesn't look nice, but also it will give you the thrill with its fast chicanes and tight turns. The scenery of this city is simply amazing. There are 3 different versions included in the download, the GT version, GT Reverse version and the Sprint version. And guess which one is my favorite? Yeah, you guessed it right, it's the Sprint version. AI works kind of okay on the Sprint version, nothing that it will bother your racing, but sometimes it does. But there's a nicer AI for the GT version on racedepartment.com, so make sure you check that one out too. With 30 pit boxes, there's plenty of space for opponents, so if you want to make the grid tighter, you can. I leave you to some shots from the cockpit and track cameras. Miseluk is a temporary street circuit near Novi Sad, Serbia. It was one of the most famous tracks in former Yugoslavia, now Serbia. Make no mistake, this track will kill you if you're not cautious, because of the big sidewall curbs and steel light poles. The length of this track is 3.4 kilometers and it contains 26 pit boxes. The model is built on a high-density road mesh with dynamic grooves on top. 3D and 2D spectators, 3D grass just adds to the immersion. This track has also 4 sets of nice trackside cameras. There are 4 different versions of this track. The full version includes the normal one, racing version, Gymkhana and drag versions. I'll leave you to some shots from the cockpit and track cameras. This legendary track from late 1960s hosted many important races in Belgrade. It is built in the park on the confluence of two mighty rivers, has always been a prestigious calendar race in the past. The Monaco of Yugoslavia, they called it. The track is tight and features high curbs and fast corners. Make no mistake, this track will also kill you if you are not too cautious. It was barely allowed by FIA since safety levels were questionable, and after unfortunate events in 2005, eventually it got kicked from race calendars. Nice textures, improved AI, 26 pit boxes, and cool looking night races are the strong points of this track. I'll leave you to some shots from the cockpit and track cameras. And that's been it. I hope you'll enjoy these tracks as much as I did. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing and leaving a feedback for me in the comment section below. See you in another video. Take care.